Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to take a look at the Asylum's restoration stuff with the Timeless Blessing perk. So when you cast Blessing of Protection, the cost of your next ground healing, regeneration or steadfast ward used within 50% is reduced by 50%. What does that mean? So every time you use this skill, doesn't matter which morph, you will get a cheaper cost or muted, like on this here, or this here. How does it look like? So now this costs 2,900. Now it's down to 1,200. Then, for example, we have Healing Ward, 3,850. Goes down to 1,560. So it's actually more than 50%, I think. Well, whatever. But yeah, the cost is really cheap. However, as you see, it has a 5-second and it's a one-time use only. Use this and then it's gone. To get the cost reduction, you need to use Blessing, Healing Ward, Blessing, Healing Springs, Blessing, Mutagen. Now what do I think of this stuff? First off, for healers, like forever now, they always use the same sets. There hasn't been new stuff for healers in a very long time, and it's a little bit depressing because it just doesn't feel like your character is progressing anymore because you're running with the same thing forever already. Now, will this stuff actually help? Not at all. At least in PvE, I'm pretty sure it's 100% useless. Healers already have enough sustain, and having to cast this every time after an ability, it's just not really worth it. That's the main issue. Like in PvE, you don't use Healing Ward, you most likely don't use Mutagen, you just use Healing Springs. And using, I mean, sure, it would work, but do you need it? No, they don't need it. They already have enough sustain. They rather use the master weapon. So I'm here on the PTS, right? That's why I have so much gold and all those sexy boxes. See, the initial heal of Grand Healing restores 258 stamina. This is just way more powerful. That's why everybody runs this on a healer. So I really don't think anybody in PvE will use this. PvP, I don't think either. I mean, there might be some people that will try it, but you don't really see a lot of Combat Prayer or Blessing of Protection in PvP. It definitely cuts down on the cost on Healing Ward, but most people don't have an extra slot for Combat Prayer and then Healing Ward. And then it's nice if you can use Combat Prayer, you get more damage. You see, it gives you minor Berserk, so it might be useful for certain builds to get the Healing Ward cost down, because this skill costs a lot. But do you have time to use Combat Prayer, Healing Ward, Combat Prayer, Healing Ward if 2-3 people bash into your face? No, you will just spam Healing Ward. That's the problem with this. So yeah, I really wish they would just give healers actually some decent gear. Well, they have, I mean, there's good gear, Warm Cool and like Spell Power Cure and all kind of stuff, but it's always the same. There is other healing sets like Sanctuary, but it's actually also a good set, but they just need something else. Like this could have been changed a little bit. I mean, it would already be better if you don't have to recast this after every skill, right? Maybe it's a little bit too strong then, but that would be one option to make this stuff more interesting for healers. Something like that. But I don't think they will actually change anything on this, like on the other weapons, but we will see. It's still the second PTS cycle. There will be a third and a fourth one, so maybe they have some plans in mind. What do you think about this stuff, especially for the healers now? Do you think it's useful, like both for PvE or PvP? Please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Cheers.